Hi, my name is Lorenz Portalatin, and I am a curly hairstylist, licensed cosmetologist, but currently at this moment, I am also a part of the Actors Equity Ensemble at Dallas Theater Center in The Little Mermaid, and I'm going to show you how I do my wig prep. I have a lot of curly hair. It is pretty long. It is also very, very thick, so I want to make sure that I can make it as flat as possible to my head, so then that way when the wig sits on my head, it won't have any issues. We are trying to make sure that we make a shape very similar to my own head shape, so take a look. We are going to start with a wig band, and you can do them in silicone. This one has, if you can see, some grippies on it. Not my favorite just because it tends to slip because I'm really sweaty. I like the more velvet situation. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like toss my hair up real quick. Nothing serious, it's not gonna stay there, but we're going to take this band and we're gonna wrap it around my hairline, and then we're going to Velcro down here, and it's gonna be nice and snug. So we want it to be nice and snug so that no hair gets out of place. Then we are going to use these pop clips. You've probably seen them before. I didn't know the name of them until Nick here showed me what they were. So we're gonna do about 4 to 6 of them, and we are going to place them strategically around my hairline. So I normally do 4 on top, and then I'll do another one here because there will be wig pins going here, here, and here, here. So we want to be careful about where we place them. And then we're also going to be doing them down here at the hairline. So this is a Velcro one, so you want to make sure you don't get the really thick piece of Velcro that's in there. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now we can drop the hair, or you don't have to, totally up to you, but we're going to use a wig band, kind of like this. So it's going to be thicker with a wider band on the bottom, and then it's gonna have an open hole that you can put your head through. So it's gonna go like this. It's probably best if you keep your hair in a bun. Okay, so we're gonna put the thick band around the velvet band and the pop clips like this. And you just want it to sit off of your hairline. This is going to prevent breakage, so we wanna make sure that we're not doing anything too crazy to make the hair get pulled on, get tension, or anything like that. So now the front of my hair is contained. This is a crazy little headband. What we're gonna do is I like to kind of take a horseshoe section from the top and then overlay. If you've ever straightened your hair and you might be Caribbean or African American and you've ever done a doobie or a wrap to preserve your blowout style, then you know how to do this. This is just a version but for wig prep. We're gonna take some really large clips, or really large bobby pins. I like using the big ones. They're not gonna stay in your hair, so you can kind of put them kind of messy. We're gonna put them in like this. We're gonna take a section, and notice how it's like a weird little ponytail in the middle of my head, right? I'm gonna take a little bit more. Okay, now we're very gently going to wrap in like a circle shape. So I kind of twist, and I wrap around the head like this. So it's gonna sit like this, so it stays very flat to the head. Hopefully y'all can see that. So we're gonna clip. I usually do 3 to keep everything in place. So that's the 3. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 2 halves of my hair, we're gonna split it down the middle and fold it over. So take a look at this. And we're gonna make it really tight to the head and then the very top. So you have a little tail left over. That's okay. This net is gonna cover everything. So we're gonna cover that little tail. We're gonna grab this one. We're just gonna clip it. I like doing this for my curly hair, so I usually am a one and done girly throughout the week. So I actually prefer no more than up to 3 to 4 day hair when you are doing this for your wig prep. What I've noticed for my wig prep is the fact that if you have more volume or your hair's really long and thick and you keep adding those tangles into your hair, your wig prep is gonna sit further and further off of your head and your wig won't feel secure, and we don't want that. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab not the thick band right here, that's gonna stay on the hairline right there. We're gonna grab the wispier end of this little hairnet and we are going to twist. We're going to twist. I like to go a little bit further back because it's gonna keep everything in place, and then we're going to lay flat to the head like this. Do you see how it kind of lines up with everything? I know it's black, so sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to grab some hairpins. You want to do the shorter ones. You can, the shorter ones like this. And we're just going to kind of tuck. Oh no, my pop clip is moving. Let's move her forward. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab that pin. It's nice and twisted. we're gonna grab the pin and kind of tuck under and back. So it's as flat to the head as possible, and it's just going through the netting. The whole point of the velvet band is to make sure that we preserve the edges and the hairline of the hair, because otherwise what can happen is that you can get lots of traction when it comes to your wig prep or any type of wig wearing. If you are taking it on, putting it off, we have a lot of headpieces throughout the show, so my hair kind of goes through it. So you know how we put in all those bobby pins already? We're actually gonna take those out. So let's see if we can find, I didn't keep track this time. Let's see if I can find each one. So you kind of want to feel around. There's one. Oh, this is moved, so we're gonna move this. Perfect. And now you are ready to put on a wig. This is what it looks like all together. Sexy, right?